What to do first when you inherit a property. I know it is so overwhelming when you are named the personal representative, which is what we call it here in Florida, and you may be juggling a lot of things. Family members, you may not live here. Perhaps it was something that was sudden, and now you're juggling having to manage an inherited property, find an attorney, and get the ball rolling with the probate process. Hi, I'm Michele Bellisari. I am a real estate agent here in beautiful South Florida, and I have been working with sellers of inherited properties and probate situations for over 12 years. I am a certified probate specialist. I am not an attorney, but I'm here to talk to you about the real estate and how to move through the process of getting the property ready if you're considering selling it, and some of the other moving pieces regarding um, cleaning out the property, maintaining the property, etc. So let's get started. So one of the first things that you want to do is secure the property, especially if it is vacant. So if you're local, check the doors and locks, check all the windows, make sure there's nothing unlocked or open, garage doors, etc. If you aren't local, there are definitely services and people that can help you property manage the property from afar. The other thing is you might want to consider hooking up that security system. A lot of times people have security systems in their homes that are not hooked up, and maybe getting a Ring doorbell and just something even from Amazon so that you have cameras on the back side of the house, the sides of the house, and the front of the house, so you can see what's going on. If there's an HOA, you might want to let the HOA know as well. So they usually have security and things that drive by, and just, keep an eye on that property by securing it. Let's talk about keeping the utilities on. There are many times where I will go preview a home and the utilities aren't on. So at any given time in Florida, it's warm. It just is. It's humid, warm. Sometimes we get a nice cold front like we've had this year, but keep the utilities on. You want to have that electric running. You want the AC running. When it starts to get hot and humid inside of a house, now you're dealing with potential mold issues. You don't want to deal with that. So keep the utilities on. Check on those bills too. Have they been paid through an automation system? I mean, there's so many things that people set up. So make sure that you keep that power on and maintain the house. You don't have to turn it like super low so it's freezing in there, but you want it clicking on and off as the heat rises in the home. Another tip is assess the financial situation. Is there a mortgage on the home? What insurance policies are on the home? Are they being paid automatically? These are all things that you want to try to find out and know about so that you can either continue, paying them, and also understanding what your insurance policies cover. From June 1st through November 30th, it is hurricane season here in South Florida. So you want to make sure that you know exactly what your insurance policies cover. Next steps. Are you going to keep the house? Are you going to rent it out? Or are you going to sell it? These are big decisions, and a lot of heirs and the personal representatives have these conversations about what they're going to do with this property. A lot of times, my sellers who've inherited a property, they just want to sell it. It may be that the overhead is too much. They may not live in the area. It may be not a place that they want to come visit, or it may be an age restricted situation. It could be a 55 plus community, and maybe they're not 55. So one of the things that you want to determine is, like, what do you want to do with the property? With that being said, this is a good time to get a market evaluation based on today's market, not what happened 3 years ago. We're in a very different market than we were. And as of this recording, days on market are much longer than they were post pandemic. We're seeing anywhere from 30, 60, 90 plus days on the market. So you definitely want to get a CMA, and I'm happy to do one for you. That's a market report that really shows you what's gone on, the history. And the other thing is, and I recommend this many times to my inherited property sellers, is hire an appraiser to get an appraisal done. Zillow is not an appraisal. A CMA or market evaluation is not an appraisal. If you want to take it to the next level, and especially if there's multiple people involved, you may want to consider getting an appraisal. Um, the last appraisal you had might have been, you know, 250, $300. Down here, they're upwardly above $500, $600. So just be prepared that you may have to pay that, up front, obviously, but not a bad idea. So handling inherited property is a bit overwhelming for sure. And I'm here to give you some guidance and steps. I also have a free guide that is linked up in the description that you can get. Again, I'm a real estate agent, not an attorney, not a financial planner. And so you will want to talk to an attorney, you will want to talk to an accountant or financial planner or both, and come up with a game plan. But when it comes to the selling of the property and getting it ready for market, what to do with the contents, what to do if it's a hoarding situation. We run into that all the time. No shame in that. It happens. What happened if there's deferred maintenance? I can talk to you about that and help you navigate that. So again, Michele Bellisari, I am a real estate agent here in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida, servicing the South Florida community regarding inherited properties, probate, trust situations with properties, and also seniors that are downsizing. So I also have the SRES, Senior Real Estate Specialist designation, and I'm here to help you with your particular situation. And every probate and inherited property situation is unique. So one call handles it all. And if you need any help, just reach out to me. You can send me an email, text, or call me, and all of my information is attached.